Welcome to the fifth round of Duel Commander. I'm sorry, we made a really small mistake about the stream. So we are already on turn 4 of this fifth game. We will see Yohan versus Yoann, the winner of the Relic Fest 2024, versus another Yohan who is playing Yoshimaru versus Terra Magical Adept.
Yeah.
So Yohan is playing a similar deck than Ezio than last year's, and we have a classic Yoshimaru Boros with some splash for 3 blue cards.
Yep, exactly. We have Mental Misstep, we have Detection Probe, and we have the new Spider Woman from the latest standard set. And on the left side, we have a new fancy Final Fantasy inspired Reanimation 5-color deck, if you so will, with a couple of enchantments featured in order to match the trigger. We are a bit into the game, so the illusion comes from a Skyclave that exiled the 4-mana summon. Apart from that, not much happening. The Ash Party is not really doing something. Here is a Malevolent Rumble, and Terra, the Terra player, is currently thinking about whether or not, or which permanent he should take into his hand. He could take either of those cards, Wild Growth. Oh no, it was not a Wild Growth. It was an Ignoble Hierarch, I think. It's both actually, right? Wild Growth and Ignoble Hierarch.
And so we have a fetch back in hand.
Yeah, I think the fetch land is reasonable considering the fact that you can just search for a Survey land. And here, as a follow-up, we have a Terra cast that finds a Dance of the Dead with Overlord and Fury in the graveyard.
So you have a really strong graveyard.
Yeah,
graveyard.
That's insane. I mean, next turn.
Well, you have the Talia tax, but it's a bit too late, I guess.
I think so too. Considering also because there's the illusion token that could block it. Terra is quite a big body. It would die to the first strike. It can't trade with Talia, that's for sure. But yeah, I think next turn, if the Fury comes down, that's definitely a problem. You could also go for the Overlord. Maybe there is... You can go for the Overlord, because then you can get back Fury and maybe pitch Fury. You can also go for that, right?
Yeah, you go for it. So you can go for it.
Either line is pretty good. I mean, if you...
Onslaught Pride is a bit late, but you still have a Mother, but 12 life to kill is pretty hard in this situation.
And he has another land? Is that another land? Because if he has another land, then he can go for the line. Then he can cast a 3 for the Dance of the Dead, get back the Overlord, and yeah, I think... And he also has the Polluted Delta from last turn. So that's...
But maybe it can be a Cultivate Pressed in hand on Yohan Cazenave, so if you have it, it will be a hard day for Yohan.
Yeah.
Okay, it's another land. Well, he get back Polluted Delta last turn, so he have it.
Interesting that he decides to go for Flage.
Can he double Flage this turn?
Maybe he can. I mean, you can go for Flage.
But why he pay 4 mana?
That's what it costs.
He was in the grave.
In the graveyard, yes, exactly, yeah.
I didn't follow that Flage was already in the grave.
So,
Talia is
off the board.
And you still have 3 more life. It's really important in this matchup.
Yeah, now you get the Fury and get rid of the rest of the board.
Cyberrise.
That's a blowout.
And you are aggressive. You have 8 strength.
Yes. Next turn, next turn is lethal. You're facing lethal.
Who is aggro now?
Yeah, exactly. And
it's over. And it's over. Yeah, the first game was really strong.
Absolutely, that was a great showing of Terra, and that's exactly what I meant. You know, the versatility that you have when you put the cards into the graveyard. You never know what to expect. It's very hard to foresee what your opponent brings down, because there is Flash, there's Flicker, there are so many cards that could be used interacting with different threats the deck brings up. So definitely a hard contender. And yesterday I played the warm-up, and I think like every third table was playing Terra. So quite a high number of Terra players.
But I think I'm more afraid when it's Yohan Dudognon who pilots the game.
Yeah, sure. So let's see. Yoshi player doesn't seem to be too motivated to shuffle the deck.
Cedric,
Because-
apparently it's more the mid-range-ish version.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe having a
Yeah,
look at the
we can
list
have
again.
a look again, but there is
Yeah.
some reanimator like, but it's not the full reanimator list.
It's definitely more mid-rangey. He also features a World Gorger Dragon combo.
It's funny that he runs some small counterspell,
Yeah.
but not a lot, and not as much as Ezio last year.
True, but all the other decks do not feature that package. They play swords, but they don't play Lightning Bolt, they don't play Mental Misset and stuff like this. Oh, that's a new one.
Yeah, I see a lot of new cards we are gonna see in this pack.
Yeah.
But sadly, I see no Nadu in the list.
Why sadly?
Because last year, Yoann Dudognon played Nadu just because it was a cool card.
Because of value?
Yeah, because of value. And he loved value in the deck, but not this year, apparently.
Do you think it's a piece that you would include here? Because
Well, the question we asked him approximately 30 times last year for his Ezio deck, and he said it's just value, 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 value to 3/4 flying for 3.
Okay.
Overstarted with a really value bonus, and his answer was yes last year. So maybe it will be interesting to ask him the question this year without any combo. Why this year he decided to not play him?
I feel like it kind of changed. Because back then we saw Nadu includes in Glarb, in all kinds of decks that could include it without adding the combo. Because people thought, okay, that's a better version of Leovold, you know?
Yeah.
And I can see that. At the same time, I think for today's standard, it's not good enough anymore, I would say. Oh, we see a Morlock, actually. That's an interesting creature. I would have not expected that. So the lists I know, 2 of my friends are currently playing the deck here too, and I think there are less dense on all these mid-rangey cards like Endurance. Oculus is definitely a good one, but
Yeah.
Morlock I think is not in. Priest is not in.
Yoann, I think, Yoann Dudognon, sorry. There is
Yeah.
2 Yoann, so it's pretty hard.
I rather
Um,
stick with Terra and Yoshi. It's better for this matchup.
Well, I will say Terra.
Yeah,
Terra.
okay.
I guess the Terra's player is happy that Yoshi did nothing on turn 2.
Yeah.
You could take, I don't know, Voice of Victory, Dranith Magistrate, I don't know, but so he did nothing. So the Terra player was just, okay, I just made a tap hand and I take an extra turn.
Yeah.
He still have a amount of card in hand and he can respond to everything. So I think he's happy and Surveillant at the end of the turn, I suppose.
Yeah.
I hope he have a big turn 3 to have nothing to play on turn 2.
I hope so too. I mean, he has to have that, right? Because
Yes.
otherwise it's really, really difficult.
Or we're gonna make a 10-minute match.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, overall, the matchup is very much one-sided, I would expect.
For Terra?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because, you have like crazy power plays on the left side versus fair, semi-unfair aggressive deck that doesn't have enough speed to run down the Terra deck in a short amount of time. Or
But
short
maybe you
period.
can steal the game with, for example, the Magus of the Moon. I
Yes,
don't know if
yes.
Yoshi run it, but
Yes, that could be a choice, that's true.
of
He
course
does,
it's
he does,
related.
he does, he
Of
does,
course,
yeah.
of course.
So we have a Screaming Nemesis.
Pretty cool card in this matchup. He
Absolutely.
can't gain life anymore. He's really strong.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there are that many lifelink things or life gain.
Well,
We saw Flage. We
we saw some in the first game because he won with Flage, but more than Flage, I don't think so. Maybe not so much, sure.
I like the fact that he plays Tithe. It's a good card. And the deck is running not too many lands. Most
Maybe
of
it's
them...
an underestimated card.
Yes, I think so too. You trade tempo for card advantages mostly. But I don't know, does he play 34 lands? 37 actually, okay. The variants I've seen play 34, 35 lands. Okay, here we have a Flage.
So there is a redirection of the damage, no?
Yes, yes.
So in the face of Yoann, but he won 3, so he lose 3, so it's 0.
It should be like that. So the trigger, yeah, because it resolves, and then at the same part, he gains the life, and then he gets back he gains the damage again from the nemesis.
Yeah,
And
so
from that point on, he cannot gain any more life. That's a Minas Tirith.
right, and I know it perfectly.
Which deck are you playing?
You need to have a legendary creature to
Yeah.
have it untap. It make white mana, and if you pay 2, untap it. If you attack it with 2 or more creature, you draw a card. So it's a draw engine in white without any permanent in board. So it's pretty cool. I draw some cards with this land.
You're playing more like Failure Cloud or anything that's white?
I played anything is white, but it was a long time ago, and I played only Yoshimaru.
Okay, okay. Yeah, nice.
I was playing all day Yoshimaru during some years, and so I played Minas Tirith.
So there is an Ajani.
Ajani and Ontenice.
Ontenice and 2 lands.
One MDFC land, or no, it's a flip land with
the
white
pathway,
red.
the pathway, yeah.
Pathway. I like this Ajani in this setup.
Absolutely, it's good. Then again, if Yohan manages to get rid of the token, yeah, Ajani is more or less. Oh no, like getting rid of Ajani in the first place.
Oh, Moloch is really strong there.
Yeah, it's really powerful.
I think it will take this on Nice, maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe you are waiting for the command zone?
I mean, the command zone is a problem in terms of combat step interaction, but
Well, the difference is okay, he just played Yoshimaru. I think he wants to make a lot of trigger next turn
think,
with it.
I mean, I can see that.
But it's slow. During this turn, the Terra's player can just develop his board.
But what else can you do? I mean,
did he find something? Apparently nothing.
No, it's the priest, 3 lands and an ignoble hierarch. So the priest can bring back some.
You can bring back only cards into this 4th one? Or you can bring back cards anywhere from your graveyard?
No, only from among the 5 cards.
Okay.
So you reveal 5 cards, and then you have to pick an enchantment card from
Okay,
those.
okay.
Yeah. And the backside is actually more or less relevant. I've never seen someone activating it. The Esper Terra.
Yeah, I see no one do it either.
Me neither.
But it's funny that this command zone is really strong in competitive action.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And at first place, no one was really. Oh.
It's a play that Yoann loved to do. We already last year that he played it a lot.
Yeah. Detective Phoenix is very powerful. Very.
More with a 4/2.
Yeah. So now we have a 6/4 flying
And
that
how,
definitely needs to be dealt with.
well, this turn Ontenas will be played, but you will still have to down with this Phoenix.
Yeah.
And you are at 10 life, and you have Moloch plus the Phoenix tapping you.
Right.
So
And there is a Flage in the graveyard waiting, right? Don't forget about that.
don't tell it. Don't tell it. It's a secret.
Okay. You think it's buried under all these
Yeah.
cards? Okay, fair.
But I think Terra's player know exactly where this Flage is.
To be completely fair, I think this game already looks
Like
very bad
over,
for
yeah.
Yoshi. Sure.
Why
you can,
he attack with just a 2/2, just to gain 2 life maybe and try to survive one more turn?
Yeah.
You will need to play this on Nice. You have no choice.
I mean, there's not much to do.
But did you just try to target the? Oh, he just passed the turn.
I don't think that's correct. I really don't think that's correct. But the problem is, if you target Terra, the Phoenix is still around.
Yeah.
So he could even recast Terra. If you target a Moloch, yeah, you dealt with something, but not really.
But you
because it's a
can maybe
3/3.
sometimes no. The Terra still killing in 2 turn even without Moloch.
Exactly. That's the problem. So, yeah, it's rough. It's really rough. I mean, I would have definitely. Right now, it looks like Yoshi is playing to not lose rather than playing to win. He should be much more active, unless there is a card waiting in his hand that we missed that could somewhat interact with the board.
So he's at 3 life. Maybe you hope to top deck like Parax Wave,
That would be a good one.
but you have Flage. It's lethal.
Is it? Because of Flage. True. Yeah. Yeah, right. So the game is over already,
I
or
think.
should be over already. If,
Regardless, if Yoann forget it,
yeah, I think Yohan forgot about it.
he forgot about
He
it.
forgot about it. That's okay. Or is
Or maybe he
Flage is
doesn't
still
have
available?
the color pie. Maybe
He has.
I
yeah.
think he has.
Yeah, there's double white, there's double red. He has a
Yeah,
command
he
town and
has,
starting
yeah.
town. That's definitely.
Yeah, he definitely has,
He should have it right, but
and it's already gone.
yeah, there's not much to do, and maybe he was a bit tunnel visioning on bringing down those two cards.
Well, I just wanna see Yoann on stream with his deck. I just didn't check the opponent.
Yeah.
But Terra versus Yoshi, I think Yoshi could do a better. But he
Yeah.
did nothing on turn 2 on the play.
Yes. You
And I
have
think,
to.
yeah, you have to add mulligan in it.
You have to mulligan for like much more aggressive hands.
Yeah,
It's
I agree with
important
that.
to go like to search for the most optimal hand, because on the long run you will lose anyways. And
You see on the first game that the Terra's deck is destroying you
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the value.
absolutely. And I mean, by the time, like most of the time that the deck has like Dork into Terra turn 2, so you don't only have to have like a bigger Yoshi or like some pressure on the board, you also have to have a response for Terra, because otherwise you have like big blocking magic and you cannot throw your Yoshi into a 4-2 blocking body, because you spend so much effort into growing the dog, you cannot just throw it away, right? So it's a very tough matchup for Yoshi, and yeah, we actually have to keep that in mind. That I think it's like maybe it's 80-20, something like this. It's really hard for the aggressive deck to beat the combo deck. That's usually the nature of Magic.
Yeah.
It always has been that way, and here we see a good example of that.
In your mind, if Yoshi player play Yoshi turn 1, which turn 2 you want in this matchup? You're on the play.
Let me see the list.
I
I mean, Mary is always a pretty good follow up. We have
maybe Senu?
Senu is not bad.
Oh, maybe this one.
Sanctifier is probably
Sanctifier maybe
Yeah.
is the best turn 2 you can have in this
Sanctifier
matchup.
is a good one. I mean, Ajani isn't bad either.
Charizard
because-
maybe?
Yeah,
Maybe not.
I wouldn't even play Karizef these days. I think Karizef is a bit off, to be fair.
Spider Woman?
Yeah.
Your
no.
opponent don't play artifact and creature tapped isn't a problem.
Then again, she's flying. That's good. You can beat.
Well, it's pretty good. It's pretty okay. It's
Yeah.
pretty okay, and
It's not bad. I mean,
yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad.
So this
I
one
would
here
I would
is-
say Sanctifier.
is this the guy? Ah, that's the
Spider-Man.
new Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised he doesn't run the. There's a 2-mana legendary for 1/1 that assigns a counter, and when a creature with counter.
Oh, it's
counters on
double
it-
strike. Yeah, he
Yeah.
didn't play it.
It's such a powerful creature.
Yeah, it's make your Yoshi 4/4 3/3 and he tap for double strike.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. That
On
would
turn
probably be
2.
one of the best ones. That would probably
Yeah.
because it adds so much pressure to the board.
But I guess he didn't play it because without Yoshimaru, this card is strongly bad.
That is very true. Yeah.
But
I don't really like this guy. We saw it in the first place, the Ash Party Crasher. It's a bit underwhelming, I think.
yeah, but I think if you take the part to play Yoshi aggressively, which is
Yeah.
right the list,
Yeah.
you need to all in your plan and you need to play the risky card.
Yeah.
I suppose to sometimes you're gonna lose it because of it, but you assume your plan.
True. Maybe Legendary Land into Loyal Apprentice is also a thing.
Royal Process is also a thing, but it doesn't boost your Yoshimaru. So, but
Yeah,
you
that's
take.
why I said you need to land. We're talking
Oh,
about the
oh
optimal.
yeah, yeah.
like,
you need to land.
yeah. But still,
I
like
see-
4
so-
damage. Yeah. It's tricky. Talia could also be a thing. It's not so pushy,
It's really hard to
but
play.
might have like Talia is actually a good creature, because as we said, only 2 toughness on Terra, so the blocking magic is a bit awkward. While
Yeah,
it
yeah,
taxes,
you're right.
I mean, Johann's okay, so Johan's Terra list, we go like that, is better suited against Talia because it plays more lands. And the variants
agree,
I
yeah.
know, they play like 34, 35 lands. And sometimes you end up being stuck on 3 lands. And if each spell you play of all these non-creature spells is taxed for another one, then the Talia is actually pretty good.
I think the perfect draw will it be turn 1 Yoshimaru into turn 2 Sanctifier, turn 3 Skyclave backup. And I think if you have
Probably, yeah.
this kind of draw, you can go away, but you can go into a third game.
Yeah.
But I see like he didn't play, for example, the initiative had been white, and he didn't play Palace Jailer either.
Yeah.
I'm surprised of it because Palace Jailer, you need to be the aggressor.
Yeah.
If you are not the aggressor, you're not gonna win the game.
Yeah, I'm not that much into the Yoshi lists. Not very appealing to me to play this deck, but that's why I personally haven't dealt with it. But looking at this list,
I join you.
there's some tweaks that are interesting, but I don't really agree to it. I can see that.
Yeah, you can, but
Because the floor is always that is the land.
I understand.
Unfortunately, guys,
I
we cannot
understand
share the
it,
list with
yeah.
you, so we cannot share it on screen. It's a bit unfair because we're discussing about some cards that you don't see. Magus of the Moon is another thing on turn 3, because the deck.
It's one of the best.
Yeah, I think so. Because the deck plays some dorks. If there are no dorks, then Magus of the Moon.
I don't think he played dogs. Maybe Birds of Paradise, maybe the little Planeswalker, the Switch Shaman.
Oh, maybe.
But I think he didn't play dogs.
Okay.
Yeah, you
only
oh,
the best ones.
The
quality
best ones. So
dorks,
there
yeah.
are 5 in it.
Yeah.
Birds, the Switch Shaman, but it's more like a Planeswalker.
Yes, yeah.
So the Halfling, of course, because your command zone can't be countered, and the 2 Hierarch. Yeah, how are you saying in English?
Hierarch?
Hierarch?
Hierarch. Noble Hierarch, you mean?
Okay.
Ignoble Hierarch.
Okay.
Yes. We have a plains. I was just checking for the
So basics.
basic lands. We should have a forest, right?
You only have 1 land, basic.
Swamp? Plains? There should be a forest. Why is there no forest? Okay, that makes sense. If he doesn't play that many 1-drops,
Well, you played the Troll of Khazad-dûm, so you always have black mana basic in it.
yes, but in terms of if you want to be prepared for a
Moon.
Harbinger or a Magus, Harbinger would not work, but in terms of Magus, which is probably the more played land disruptor, then you have red mana from the Magus and you need the green mana
Yeah.
through the forest in order to at least cast this. Then again, there could be a thought that, okay, white and black actually lets me cast my impactful spells, and that's why I choose to put these 2 basic lands, and I just don't care about the green mana.
I think Yoann could go really far in this tournament with this list.
Yeah, it looks really interesting.
He played Dance of the Dead.
Yeah,
It's
most of them do.
so every people played Animated Dead, okay, but
Yeah, and
Not-
Dance and Necromancy also. That's a common thing.
to play the 3 in
Yeah.
in the list, okay.
Yeah, because it's an enchantment and you get it back, and sometimes you have
Yeah.
these
I always forgot about this this guy.
you have these
this
high
trigger,
rolling
yeah.
things where you
Yeah,
get like
yeah,
the
yeah.
big targets, and then you can reanimate them right away, and then you have like some very good pulls.
It's a good card for Reanimator. Yeah, but the deck have I think like 25% of Reanimator part, maybe higher.
Yeah, something like this. It depends on the list. I mean, this one here, opposition agent is also. very
We're speaking a
exceptional.
little bit about the list of Yoann Dudognon. We can't share it with you. We can just discuss about it, but we can't show you the entire list. It's private. But for the content and for the stream, we can share with you our opinion and some deck card we see on the stream. And just to make some content because the game ends really fast.
Yes. So he was actually playing Terra, the 5-color Terra. There's also the 3-color Terra, which is also a cool pile. But
Yeah.
this one here is much more competitive, I would say. I really liked the choice to include opposition agent.
Opposition Agent was, during the last years, a card that player were like, I don't like finally this card, but now we see in 2025 that the card is coming back.
Yes, and I can very much. It has a sideboard aspect, right?
Yeah.
This card. There are some matchups in which it's very, very good, but if you think about it, all the black decks feature some tutors. Then you have lots of Peter Parkers with Birthing Pod, Finale, Neoform, whatsoever, lots of tutor magic. And in a big tournament like this, if you have like a rough estimation of what the field will look like, especially if you play at the higher table, then like you grind some games on NTGO and you have a look at the metagame overall, and then you can say, okay, well, I would expect this and that percentage, Peter Parker, this deck. Slamfoot also plays lots
Yeah.
of tutors, right? So this guy actually comes in handy. And
Yep.
the floor is always, I stifle your land, your fetch land and stuff like this. So I really like this inclusion for a big tournament like that.
I agree
I
with
think
you.
it's a very good fit.
And we're gonna stop the record here for the 5th round. So see you YouTube, and we are taking the 6th round after it.
Yes.